Hagstrom, that's different today. So we've got the Swede for this session, so let's have a listen and I'll tell you what I can. Let's go. And pickup time, still on the noisy or distorted setting with the tone toggle in the centre, so that's on bypass. We'll start with the bridge pickup, and the toggle switch for it is unusually in the up position rather than down position like we'd find on a Gibson, but anyway. Super, into the centre. And onto the neck. Oh, right, okay, so let's see how it cleans up. So not much point listening to the variable tone thing whilst we're on distorted, but certainly we'll hear a difference while we're on a clean setting. So we're going to start in the down position on it's like a bit like an EQ setting where the middle's being dropped out. Which you can only really tell when you go to the bypass, which is in the centre. And then the one at the back sounds like it's got a cold. Right, okay, into the centre. And onto the neck. Wonderful. Right, let's have a jolly good look round. Yeah, well, so seems that the Hagstrom family in 2005 moved to China. So they came up with these, and it's a reiteration of the old models they used to, well, copy, quite frankly. And I'll tell you, interestingly, Hagstrom was my very first electric guitar. And I think it was just called the Hagstrom Deluxe, and it was a Les Paul shape, and it had a pair of humbuckers, and for some reason, a cheese grater in the centre. I could never work out what that was for, and I've never found anything on the interweb either. But I can't recall, to be honest with you, it might have even been a bolt-on neck. But anyway, let's talk about this one. So the thing is that, and the point is that as I recall, it looked better than it played, this one that I had. It was, I bought it or my parents bought it for me in about 1971, but I seem to think it was from the mid-60s, and it was a glamorous instrument. What was the point? Yeah, and it wasn't terribly well made, I would have to say. It was challenging to play. This is pretty much the antithesis of exactly that situation. So let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got some kind of pearloid inlays there. We've got the Hagstrom fleur-de-lis emblem in the centre of the headstock. It usefully tells you on the truss rod cover that it is a Swede, and it's a lovely shaped headstock, and the tuners that you get are in fact 18-1, and they are branded, which I like. It's a nice feature, seeing branded tuners, and I like this Art Deco Imperial sort of look that they've got about. And skinny neck, I'd say. It's a very light C. It's a fast neck. It's nice, and it's bound on both sides. You've got block pearloid inlays, and now the Super Swedes, I can't find any information on the fingerboard on these. It's either going to be rosewood or something that ends in ITE, you know, rosewoodite or something along those lines. It's got a Graphtec nut, but I mean, because it's like one of those invented woods, like what is it that Gibson used for a bit? Rich light, like that kind of thing, like an invented wood, where the grain is very uniform. So anyway, 22 beautiful, smooth, shiny frets. Yeah, Graphtec nut, which is nice. I like the 12th fret double thingy inlay, that's cool. So whilst I was playing it, I thought, oh, doesn't this feel very much like a Gibson Les Paul? Well, doesn't it look very much like one as well? And the neck joint is at the exact same place as a Les Paul at the 16th fret. And this one, actually, the curve goes down roughly about 3/4 of a fret further than a Les Paul. So theoretically, getting right up to the top here should be easier, but I couldn't tell any difference particularly, and I have been up there. Anyway, yeah. So now we know what the second toggle switch is for. So this is a shiny bypass blocked nose. I like it with the well, you know me, I don't like tone controls anyway. So yes, 2 tones, 2 volumes, and they're all in strange places. They're not where you'd normally find them on a Gibson. I like that. I like the stop tail covery up thing, and they had to put the covery up thing on because it looks like, I've never seen a stop tail like it. It looks like, you know, chocolate block electrical connectors. It looks like those that the strings go through. There's a stop tail, and they're staggered. 3 staggered onto 3. Nice tunematic thing there. Now the pickups, you'll see some photos back here. The pickups look, the stickers on them did look suspiciously like Epiphone stickers, but, and again you should see it, They are branded, and it says HB that's inside an open diamond. Can't find any information about them, and I would have thought with them being branded that you know, with having a manufacturer's logo stamped into them, that I might have found something, but no, I didn't see anything. So if you know, please let me know. And yeah, so materials wise, it's a mahogany body with a maple cap and a mahogany neck set into the mahogany body. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Price wise, these were not cheap when they were new. So serial number, I've tried to find out which factory M tells us it is, but there are a few from the mid-2000s with the M prefix. 06 just tells you it's 06, so it's a 2006. Is it 06? 07 tells you that it's 2007. So again, I don't know which factory in China, but I'll tell you what, whichever factory is in China, they're paying attention when they put this together. It's really, really nice. Price wise, the Swede Mark III is 1,200 quid. You can probably shop around and find one for £1,000. But even the regular Swede, and they still sell one that looks exactly like this, and they're 800 quid. But they are nice guitars. They're lovely, lovely guitars. And they do, you know, I mean, if you want a Gibson Les Paul that doesn't say Gibson on the top, because I know that some people just don't like them for whatever reason suits them best, but they are good guitars. Then you know, you found an answer with this, haven't you? So mahogany neck, mahogany body. Now, the pickups are popping out. They're not terribly powerful. 7 and 8 or something like that. So again, you'll see some ones back here, and it is a heavy beast, £9 when I put it on the scale. But sounds great, IMO, and it's a joy to play, and really very, very much in Gibson Les Paul territory. Don't let the country manufacturer put you off. They're really incredibly well built, and the attention to detail, as I say, is superb. The fretwork is just absolutely exemplar. So with all that said, I think that we've covered everything, haven't we? Yes. So thanks for tuning in as always, and it's always lovely to see you. I'll see you on the next one. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.